Oh my god, guys, we have a new moon, and this new moon is in Leo. Like, I love Leo. Leo is my rising sign, or also known as your ascendant sign, which means it's how I show up in the world. It is my first impression that I give off. It also kicks off like the houses that each of our signs are in. So, Leo rules my first house of personality, and like I love it. Like I absolutely love Leo energy. It literally makes me feel alive. Now, because of those double Cancer new moons that we experienced back in that June July period, this new moon is actually happening at the end of Leo season rather than the beginning, which is a little bit different. And I actually kind of like that because we have had the whole kind of Leo season to really feel into the energy of this sign before we work with it in this new moon. And needless to say, like, there is so much to love about Leo. I mean, we just came through some pretty heavy eclipses. We had that second new moon in Cancer. There wasn't much opportunity to really like manifest and set intentions because that kind of eclipse like just shine lights onto all the things that we need to maybe look at and change in our lives. But like Leo new moon is just like self-expression, like it's really stepping back into us. So when I think of Leos, you can't help but think of the lion. I mean, that is their symbol. And lions are majestic. Like, they are amazing creatures. They know they are amazing creatures. But you know what? They don't have to be boastful about it. The Lion King, I reckon, is like the best analogy for me for what is Leo energy. So think of Mufasa. Like, to me, he was the epitome of Leo energy. He didn't need to go around telling everyone how great he was. That lion just like stood up, stood in his own energy, was so proud of himself, and everyone around him just was like in awe of that. If you look at Simba, like he definitely learnt his greatness. Sure, he was a little egotistical when he was younger, which definitely can be, a bit of a shadow side of a Leo. But as he got older, again, he really stepped into that power. But that uncle, Scar, he was definitely like not the really great side of the Leo. He kind of, he had to get people in to follow him, those little hyenas. He really, yeah, basically had to tell people how great he was. It wasn't really, he didn't really step into his own power. So, what I want you to do this Leo season, this Leo new moon, is I want you to really like embody that strong Leo energy. Think about how you can step into your own power. And don't do it from a place of ego, do it from a place that truly sets your soul on fire. Like Leo is about self, it is about I am. So walk towards climbing onto top of sorry, I'm so excited I can't even talk. Walk towards climbing to the top of your pride rock and really just owning everything that is great about you, really appreciating everything that is great about you. Now, Leo is ruled by the sun, so bring in some of that much needed light because there has seemed like there's been such a long period of darkness. Again, those eclipses haven't been great. I mean, I don't know, it just, even the world has just felt a little bit dark and gloomy. And I know my friends down under, you guys will like literally be able to feel days getting longer and days getting brighter. So really harness that too. It's a really good time to remember that no matter what is happening in the world, whether it's your inner world, whether it's your outer world, that you know what? That sun comes up every single day. It is such a fixed and constant energy in our lives. Leo is like that. Leo energy is like that. It brings us hope. It brings us really, hope. That's the best way to describe it. It brings us hope that our dreams can absolutely come true. Leo is also a fire sign. So it's about creative expression, it's about adventures, it's about fun. So if there was ever a time to manifest or set intentions on any of those things, this is the moon to do it. Like, I want you to dream big. Where can you see yourself in 6 or 12 months' time. I mean, do not hold back. Like, go for gold. 2020 has definitely have had a few setbacks. I am definitely one of them that have had a few setbacks through 2020, but I also know that those changes that 2020 has thrown at me has seen me grow. And that growth, I definitely would not give up for anything. So don't give up on yourself or any of the dreams that you had this year. In my newsletter last week, I actually wrote down how I'd just recently looked back over the goals that I'd set myself for 2020. And you know what? It wasn't all doom and gloom. Sure, there were a couple of things I can't do. Like I put down that I wanted to visit 5 countries this year. I've done 1, so that's definitely a tick. But I'm not going to make the next 4. It's just the way the world is. But I could definitely maybe do a couple of mini breaks within England over the next 4 months, which too is still about having adventures and seeing new places. So what I want you to do, I want to give you the same challenge that I set the guys to get my newsletters. How are you going to maximize what is left of the year? So again, use this new moon to really, all those goals and dreams that you had at the beginning of 2020, use this new moon to still get those. So with all of this in mind, what are you going to manifest this new moon? Because this new moon is absolutely great for manifestation and intention settings. Like, new moons are for inviting in. Where in your life can you step up? Can you shake your mane a little? Where can you invite in a little self-inquiry that allows you to understand and expand who you are? Where are you holding yourself back a little and why? And also, how can you begin to step into the spotlight? So I hope you are going to enjoy Leo energy as much as I have. I mean, I can already feel this new moon energy, which is happening. I didn't even say that at the beginning, normally I said the beginning, but I'm so excited. So this new moon is happening on the sort of 18th, 19th, depending where you are in the world. So over the next few days, absolutely just, really harness the greatness that you are, because you are great. So harness that Leo energy.